When a traveler lands on one of your trip pages, what happens after they've finished reading? If there's nothing else to explore, they might just close the tab and leave. But what if, right at the bottom of the page, they saw 2 or 3 other trips that looked just as exciting? That's exactly what the Related Trips feature does in WP Travel Engine. It automatically shows complimentary trips at the bottom of every single trip page, keeping travelers engaged, helping them discover more of what you offer. In this video, I'll show you how to enable it. Let's get started. From your WordPress dashboard, hover over WP Travel Engine in the left sidebar and click on Settings. Once inside Settings, click on Display, then click on Single Trip. Now click on the Related Trips tab at the top. Here you'll find the Show Related Trips toggle. Go ahead and enable it. Once this is turned on, Related Trips will automatically start appearing at the bottom of all your single trip pages. Now, let's customize how this section looks. Once you enable Related Trips, you'll see a set of options appear below the toggle. The first one is the Related Section title. This is the heading that appears above the related trips on your trip page. You can customize it to whatever feels right. Next, you'll see the Number of Related Trips to Display field. This controls how many related trips appear in that section on each trip page. By default, 3 trips are displayed. You can increase or decrease this number depending on your website design and how much space you want to give this section. Now here's where it gets really useful. The Enable Related Trips option controls the logic behind which trips get shown as related, rather than just showing random trips. You have several options to choose from. Destination shows trips from the same location. Activity shows trips that share the same activities, like hiking or diving. Trip type groups trips by similar categories, such as family tours or adventure trips. Difficulty shows trips with the same difficulty level. Tag shows trips that share the same tags. And age group shows trips suited for the same age range of travelers. You can select whichever option best matches how your trips are organized. This makes the related trips feel genuinely relevant to the traveler, not just random suggestions. Scroll down a little and you'll see the new Layout for Related Trips option. Go ahead and enable this. The new layout gives your Related Trips section a more modern and polished look on the trip page. And along with it, you'll see a set of additional display options you can turn on or off to customize exactly what information appears on each related trip card. Enable Slider displays multiple trip images in a carousel on each related trip card. Travelers can click the left and right arrows to browse through photos directly from the Related Trips section without clicking into the trip. Paired with that is Enable Featured Tag on Card, which places a featured badge in the top corner of any trip you've marked. Next is Enable Wishlist, which adds a heart icon on each card so travelers can save trips they're interested in and come back to them later. Right alongside that, Enable Map adds a map icon to each card, giving travelers a quick visual cue of where the trip takes place. Then there's Show Excerpt, which displays a short description under the trip title, just enough context to spark interest and encourage travelers to click through and read more. Below that, Enable Difficulty adds a difficulty badge to each card, which is especially useful for adventure-focused sites where travelers want to quickly match trips to their fitness or experience level. And Enable Tag shows the tags assigned to each trip right on the card, making it easy for travelers browsing by theme or interest to find what resonates with them. Finally, the last 3 options are all about availability. Enable Next Departure Dates shows the upcoming departure dates directly on the card along with the availability status, so travelers can immediately see not just when the next trips are, but also how many seats are left. Enable Available Months takes a broader view, displaying a full month-by-month row at the bottom of each card with the available months highlighted, giving travelers an instant picture of when the trip runs throughout the year. And Enable Available Dates shows the available dates on hover. Go through each of these and enable the ones that make the most sense for your site. You don't have to turn them all on, just pick what's most useful for your travelers. Once you're happy with your selections, click Save Settings. Now let's go and see how this all looks on your trip page. Open any trip on your website and scroll down to the bottom of the page. You'll now see your related trips section displaying right there with your custom section title at the top. Each card shows the trip image with the image carousel dots at the bottom, the trip title, duration, and pricing. Now, if a traveler wants a little more information before clicking through, they can hit See More Details right below the trip title. Everything updates automatically based on the related trip logic you selected, keeping them engaged and on your site longer. And that's it! The Related Trips feature in WP Travel Engine is one of the easiest ways to keep travelers exploring your website instead of leaving after reading just one trip. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss our upcoming tutorials. Drop any questions in the comments below. We're always happy to help. You can also reach our support team using the link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.